Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, Gene P.
This is Swerve, the Platinum Kid.
And we back, baby!
Back like we never left.
You know, I'm kind of upset with y'all niggas, bro.
Not with me.
Let me tell you.
I'll be here. I've seen Juno every week.
Why he's upset? You said
I already know. I already know why he's upset.
Let me tell y'all niggas why I'm upset. You see
Go
the
ahead.
shit we using to record?
Uh-huh.
I done made 2 payments on this shit and we ain't recorded an episode.
What you mean?
So it's a
what do you mean?
It's a monthly payment.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. I didn't want to ask why you was asking Nate for half the money and not me. Now I understand why.
That wasn't for even that. That's something.
Oh, what was that?
Different. That's for our hosting domain. So like the shit we use here is different from what actually holds all our material.
Okay.
That's a whole different service.
So you're upset with Nate because
Yeah, this Riverside shit that we using, I got hit with a payment like a day after we last recorded. Then I
and then you got another payment and we ain't even record.
Another payment. I said, why the
That
fuck
shit
am I
crazy.
paying this shit? We ain't recording.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, he throwing.
See the kind of bullshit you gotta deal with. All right, man. It's been 3 weeks. It's been a while.
3?
I think we missed like 3 episodes. It's been a month.
Maybe 4. Okay, this is maybe the 4th week.
But
I don't know. We here.
It's been a minute. What y'all niggas been up to, man? How's life?
Nate, go ahead. Tell them how your sick life's been.
Oh yeah, I've been pretty sick. You know, the kids got one of the kids got sick, and which pretty much happens every time they come back from break from school.
My dog Barry loves it. Dr. Barry, he loves it when anti-vaxxers get the COVID.
Oh,
He might not admit it, but he loves it.
Nate, you tested positive for COVID?
My dog don't even take the test no more. He's like, shit, it's here.
So no, is everybody in the house sick?
It's all now past. Everyone's past it. I don't think it's COVID. It was like either way, the one of the kids were sick out for like a week. Maya might have been sick for like a week, and then
nigga catching COVID in 2025 is crazy.
Nah, kids still get it. Kids, high school kids, and stuff like that around that time. But after that,
grown ass man catching COVID.
I didn't catch the COVID. I'm not saying COVID. I'm talking about like there's. I don't think it was like the COVID. I'm talking
It probably wasn't. I had something a couple weeks ago
that like the flu. It's like all I had like a congestion.
I had something like that lasted like 2 weeks a little while ago.
This is like 2 days, and that's it. You're in and out. It's like a, but it's not even like a flu. I'm talking about like no runny nose. You know what I'm saying? Congested, and that's it.
That's it.
What else? I had a pretty big week, man. That's what. Let Swerve go first. That's what I thought.
Me, I ain't shit. I ain't do shit in the last. I've been working out, trying to get these gains before my trip. I told myself that I need to look better in the photos on this upcoming vacation, better than I did on the last vacation I was in Puerto Rico. I didn't even post no pictures from Puerto Rico. I took pictures on my phone, or I seen pictures on the phone of me on my phone. I was like, nah, this ain't it. I can't share this with the public.
You was flabbing all over the place.
Big flab, big man boob, big back rolls, sitting down taking pictures, and then big belly hanging over.
That's why.
Can't go for
that's
that.
why you have yet to see a photo of Nate on vacation.
What?
I be seeing Nate on vacation, but it'd be like when he got like a polo and some khakis on.
Yeah,
never know like beach attire.
I be beach attire. I got different. I take like a shoe from the foot down. Sometimes.
Oh, foot down. Okay. Judo take picture like a fat bitch. Face only, or maybe some toes. Maybe I'll show you some toes, pedicure, manicure. Never full body.
I take. I give you some toes. I'm chilling. Sometimes top. They don't matter. I don't really care.
Yeah, nigga out here trying to catfish. What did I do anything else this week? No, I'm supposed to be going to what you call it? What's the Lion King Live at the Crash Center in Tampa this weekend on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I can't know if I've seen Lion King. I mean, is it any better than the one they have when you watch it at the theme park?
I don't know. I've never seen that at the theme park, but someone did see it and they told me it was just like, people wearing like those big pieces, like a purse, like a couple people making like a big giraffe, and I don't know.
I gotta see that.
One of those shits. And I also bought tickets because the cruise that we got coming up, I took the whole week off, even though the cruise is only the last 3 days of the week. Monday is Memorial Day. And I looked up tickets for the Tampa Bay Rays, very cheap. And the stadium that they're playing at is getting rebuilt. So now they're playing at what is it? The spring training field, the spring training for New York, the New York Yankees. That's in Tampa. So it's a smaller stadium where it only fits like 8,000 people. So every seat that you buy is going to be a good seat. So I got tickets for that Memorial Day. I'm thinking about giving up on, I don't know. I've been in Tampa for a while. I'm like, I can't give up on the Dolphins because I need to be a Dolphin fan when they finally win. But I don't know. The Tampa Bay Rays, I think I'm going to start to rep them a little bit. And the Lightning. Bucks, I'm not there yet. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
How about you, Judo? I had a pretty solid, crazy week.
What you had going on?
Not a week, in the middle of the week, out the blue. Your boy comes home. I come home from working out. You know what I'm saying? The missus pulls up. She pulls up some groceries. She says, grab. You know what I'm saying? Come grab groceries. How
do you feel about that statement? Come help me get some grab the groceries.
Yeah.
How much groceries it be? Do it be a lot of groceries?
Yeah, it's always a lot. You run
okay.
So it's always, yeah. So
all right.
I'm grabbing basically. He's grabbing water cases. We're at the end, basically, just the last few cases of water. You know what I'm saying? I look up, bro. I see something streaking across the sky, bro. I'm over like, what? I'm thinking I'm over here like, oh shit, your boy see a meteor. You know what I'm saying?
It was like a bright light. What time of day was it? Was it nighttime, daytime?
Nighttime.
Nighttime. Okay, you see a bright light streaking across the sky.
Yeah, like and then it starts to pick up. It's like a fireball. It's like something going out. So I'm like, oh shit. Then so I'm thinking it's a firework.
Going up or falling down?
It's going up.
Okay.
So it's like it's engulfed. So you're thinking, I was like, oh shit. So it's going up. I'm thinking it's engulfed, right? So I'm expecting now, maybe it's a firework, expecting to hear like a loud boom. Now you see the light work. And this thing just like fizzles out. And like a big light just lights on. Like in terms of like a fucking like an orb, bro. Like a big bright light. Whisk like the weather whisking around. Like this out this world type shit. And it went zoomed up.
And you saw this outside of your house.
Outside of my house.
Suburbs of Orlando.
And recorded it.
Oh, you got it? You need to send it to
Yeah.
Yes, sir. They might come after you now.
No,
I've never known anybody who's been offed by the government, so this might be.
Well, here's what's trippy. Here's what's trippy. So your boys got a UFO sighting.
Okay.
And the second I did it, and I recorded it. So I'm calling my wife. I'm like, Stace. And she over here not answering. She inside camera stays, and I can't move because if I move, it's moving towards orbit. It's going up and up and up and up. You know and there's nothing to cast it against. Like I have no point of reference if I take my eye off of it. Yeah, because that's how fast it's zooming up.
Mm-hmm. So you can't move. Yeah, you have to keep.
Can't move. I have to keep recording, man. But I got the footage. It's incredible. I feel like I was so fucking hyped, bro. Like, bro.
I could imagine.
I'm really everything in life.
I need to see this video. I need to see this video first, but then I need to understand what made you think of all the things that it could be that it was a UFO. Because I've seen videos and stuff, and I'm like, okay, this can't be natural. Like a light, like flashing, moving back and forth real quick, like.
It's that. Listen, this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? The only
but you're saying that it's shot.
The only reason I wasn't scared is because it was moving away from me.
Okay.
If that motherfucker's coming toward me, I would be shitting my fucking pants. I ain't never seen no technology like that. This shit is incredible. It should look like a Kamehameha, bro.
Okay, we gotta start this from the top. So it was a flash of light that came from how far away from you? Do you think that it came? Like it shot up from the ground, right?
I didn't see from the ground. I caught it basically streaking across the sky.
So you don't. So it could have not been in from Florida. Like it could have.
I don't know where it came from, but either way, it seemed streaking across the sky. So so it's like basically almost like you see like a rocket ship, almost like fireball first. That's what I noticed that was going on. And but the firework went out. So it's like it got to a certain point and then it went out. So I was like, damn, thinking maybe something. Then you think it's out the blue, some kind of explosion, but it's like an orb, just like a ball, or like a light orb. And then you see shit just like, you see like clouds and shit wisping around it. The shit's incredible, bro. And from the video, you'll be able to see even more.
Send the video. Send the video. Because when you say orb, I'm thinking, okay, it's a flash that's going up and then it disappears. And then instead of an explosion, you say it's an orb. So I'm imagining like a big light bulb or a big, like the moon or something. And then a bunch of clouds swirling around that moon. And then what happens after that? Disappeared?
It went all the way up to orbit and it took off to the sky. That's it. And then, so right after that, I'm over here. I'm hyped. I'm over here texting people. Your boy just saw a UFO. Your boy just saw a UFO. And I got to record it. I told the wife, bro, I was fucking hyped. I see it outside.
This is how it starts. See, first you start talking about deep state. Okay, cool. You got all the evidence to back up deep state. But then you start finding UFOs, and then people's gonna be like, all right, this is too much now. This guy is obviously planning things now. He's a scammer now. You
know what I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
When you're getting a frequency in this world, once you get into something, you start getting another thing. It's like the things are always there, but once you're now open to it, everything just starts aligning type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you don't know what you don't know. That's all it is. It's not like you don't want to say. And once you start noticing things, it's like it's always been there, but now it's aligned.
Be careful. That's how Diddy gets all of his victims.
Let me talk about that way. Fuck it. What's saying?
You sent the video?
Hold on. What was I saying?
Got seeing whole UFOs out here. What Juno got going on?
What do you mean? I mean, not only that. Sorry, I was texting. I was saying. So after that, when we're on a line, I'm over here searching the hashtags. I'm like, which way can I search that's live that I can see? I can't be the one to see this. So I go on X, search the hashtag UFO Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, the only one that's just been there. And then I searched another. Then I searched it again, and someone said, and I was like, I just saw someone UFO, and then I see someone else said, oh, I saw it too, but they were out in was it Claremont?
Mm-hmm. That's still
And
pretty much.
They saw it, or Clearwater or something like that. So, okay, so that's the point of reference. So that's how it was. It's like I'm seeing it from the sky. That's how far out it is, and they're by like the space station, shuttle station. So they're seeing it from a different angle. And not only that, so I have it recording in two pieces: the part where the firework, and then when it goes out, and then the orb part. So he saw it where the firework was going. He didn't see it. He was driving in the car and he was churning. He didn't get to see it turn into the orb part. And I posted that online. So let me send that video over.
You want to get into some of these absurdities? I don't know what happened in Juno. Why are you sending this video?
Let me send that video. Juno's right there.
Yeah, I see him right there. I can't hear him though. He got something else. He got something going on right now.
Yeah, the shit was trippy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So then I searched that hashtag, and then luckily, I'm over here looking like I can't be the only one to see this. I try to go on the Neighbors app and post a video. Did anyone else see this?
You think maybe you were just hallucinating? Maybe you were the only one that saw it, but you have it on video.
Man, but I got it on video, and I told you another person online clarified it. And then what happened is when I searched the hashtag Orlando UFO, guess what I find out? What? So I see other person seen one, but it was like 2 years ago in Kissimmee. Same thing, but over the same thing. I'm like, what? And then I go on, let me hop off X. That's on X. I go search it on Instagram. I see like someone else did it, but in January.
So you think maybe it's just? Shit. So you think maybe it's just space station firing some shit off?
No, because remember, I don't remember if you remember. They said around the election. Remember around November, everybody was seeing those orb sightings around airports and space shuttle stations, shit like that. So we have both of those down here, and that was very heavy in November. And then so I was like, okay, damn, that's crazy. So then I look up the word. Not only that, so I'm seeing the ones I am seeing of UFO Orlando. There are other dates. So I see one like back in January, same shit as mine type thing, but what's the same? But downtown. Then you've got another one that's from 2 years ago, Kissimmee. So there's like it's common around Orlando. So the hashtag UFO Orlando, there's other ones as well, not only mine. So that's like what's crazy. So not only you see what mines look like, you'll see other ones when you search hashtags. Now that I give you the hashtag, you'll see how those look like the same shit. So it was just dope to happen. It wasn't like I'm not the owner to have it, but it was dope to get the encounter. Where
so now you're for sure that there are UFOs. This is not USA. This is not humanly.
I don't know what. I don't know. I've never seen the technology. I don't know if there's aliens in it, but it's definitely some UFO shit.
UFO is just unidentified. So if you don't know what it is, then it's a UFO.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's some technology.
But somebody knows what. Don't say that we don't technology you don't know about.
As far as we concerned, that is alien. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, there's a lot of things that's happened in the last 50 years that people 50 years ago would have been like, oh no, that's some crazy shit. Just like FaceTime. You telling me I could talk to somebody on the other side of the world with this little device in my hand? Somebody would say that's alien.
To me, this is like my checklist in my lifetime. So FaceTime was stuff we used to always wish we had. Then
flying cars,
like flying cars, self-driving cars. I own a self-driving car. I'm practically in the future right now.
Yeah.
My next on my checklist, I was wondering for a while. I was like, are we ever going to see aliens? Am I going to see UFO? I'm glad at least I checked off my UFO box.
But no, it's not confirmed yet. Once you're confirmed and then this is not confirmed. You seen a flashing light in the sky.
I'm telling you.
Oh man,
you think I want this, bro? You know how weird this is, bro? This shit is fucking incredible.
So you think I want this?
Yeah.
I think you do want this. I think you.
I do not.
I think you went into a rabbit hole where you started finding out that things are not as they seem.
Bro, I didn't
So
even
now
know
your
what
mind
I
is
used to be
allowing
walking.
you.
I used to be walking afterwards. I was kind of hyped, and I wanted to go walking afterwards. I was like, but then I was fucking scared, bro. A grown ass man. What the fuck I mean? so new shit. I'm fucking scared, bro. Come on, bro. I'm telling you. I didn't want to risk it. I done already spot this bitch. What is this motherfucker?
You wanted to come after me. Oh,
Bro, shit that changed you to your core. You ain't never seen new.
So now you can't undo this now.
No,
you're locked in.
It ain't that I'm locked in.
You're locked in.
This shit is real. They are unidentified UAPs, whatever they call them.
Yeah, that means there are other beings, whether they're humans or aliens, whatever they look like, we don't know, but they're operating these things and they have better technology than we have.
I don't know how it's bad. This shit is fucking badass.
It's better because our shit can't do that shit, so it's better.
I don't know how you think. I don't know what kind of technology that is, but that shit is fucking. That shit looks dope.
And then it just disappears out of nowhere.
Oh, here's what's fucking more dope. Here I go telling my sisters, right? So this is more it is. You know what I'm saying? As I'm trying to make it like it's a big thing, I already tell you. So it's already crazy. And I'm like, oh damn. So I'm not even the only first people in Orlando. I'm telling my two sisters, my big sister, oh, that's crazy. What's her name? We go to the third, my little sister. I'm sending the video. And they send the alien videos over. You know what I'm saying? Here's my little sister. Oh, you get them too? Here, let me tell you, in my neighborhood. She have same shit in her neighborhood, and she got a video.
And nobody cares.
And nobody.
She just pulled it out of her phone. Oh, you get those too?
Exactly.
Like it's nothing.
I'm telling you.
So she's been seeing this shit, and she didn't even think that it was alien. She just thought it was.
She doesn't know how to explain it because she says in her area the orbs light, they come on, then they fade, and they just disappear to thin air, like they just out like lamps, and then they're not there during daytime. So it's like, you know, like maybe it's some kind of
testing.
It don't make any sense though. Like you thinking maybe it's some kind of drone, right? But how does it just churn in vanish out of thin air?
I mean, you're only seeing it at nighttime. So from that distance, it might look like it vanished when really the light just turned off. Okay,
and then during daytime when she's walking there, nothing's there.
In the daytime, they're not doing the drone thing at all.
And then he's like, if you go online,
my bad, y'all.
What you was doing? I thought you was over there eating something.
Nah, you know, my brother going through some shit. He got locked up recently, so when he called, I gotta answer.
You gotta answer.
But that's
you better than me, my dog.
Let me see.
Yeah, we're in the.
Nah, we ain't here.
Nigga, once nigga become a felon, don't call me no more. I don't associate with felons.
Yeah, man. It was
what y'all niggas been talking about?
Your boy,
Nate saw an alien.
Not an alien, a UFO.
Unidentified flying object, which is being operated by someone who is not from this world.
Where you saw this at, Nate?
Outside my apartment, outside my house.
You didn't take a picture?
He got a whole video. I still ain't seen the video yet. He's been saying he's about to send it for the last 5 minutes.
How cool is that, though?
Why should we get the video and be like, nigga, that's your son swinging from a tree?
I'm telling you.
But other people are getting the same exact video, and they're not thinking this. They're not thinking how you're thinking.
They are thinking. That's why the UFO. That's why the hashtag. If you type in UFO Orlando, other people have videos of the same shit.
Yeah, but there are also some people who have videos like your sister, who's just like,
No, she thinks she don't call it UFO. She's like, oh, y'all get those? It's so weird, ain't it? She like they're UFOs. She believes like in UFOs.
Oh, she believes that they're UFOs. She believes they're not from this world.
Yeah. So she just, I think she knows that people have sightings of them. She lives near an airport. I guess that's common.
But it's just so crazy that this is happening near airports and space stations. Don't you think that's kind of crazy? Suspicious?
Yeah, they're high traffic areas. You live
But
in
why would an
Orlando.
alien? Why would an alien be in the high? Why would an alien be traveling
I
near
never
all?
said alien. If you live in Orlando,
You said UFO. That's an alien.
I look up at the sky a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you don't look up at the sky a lot, you'll be crazy what you don't see half the time.
Well, of course I don't see it if I'm not looking at it.
Yeah, most people don't look up at the sky. And when you live in Florida, I used to always think back, even when I used to live in freaking Lake Worth, I used to thought it was strange how I was like, I remember they says the only thing that could fly were fucking our space station, shit like that. But I remember seeing flights on days that weren't on the news. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't know what you're saying, nigga.
Okay,
he's saying he saw UFO.
They used to have unmanned flight dates back in the days. They used to tell us it was only NASA that was launching shit. Then we end up finding out that they have other agencies, Boeing, all these other people that have private launch and shit like that. They used to act like people back in those days. They used to people used to question if you actually saw a rocket sighting if it wasn't on a launch date because they're only when they're supposed to have the technology. But if you live in Florida, we have all these other aerospace companies out of here. So it's always been kind of higher reason why you'll see unidentified flying objects in Florida because we have all sorts of high security aerospace companies in Florida.
So it's unidentified to you, but all those other agencies you're speaking of, they know what they are if those are their.
Exactly. But I'm saying that's why it's probably so common in Florida. You get it? That's why when I searched the
So what makes you think that yours is different from those agencies? The one that you
don't know if they're from agencies, but that's why it's very common. We're already on a high end of seeing weird shit. So then I remember back in the days I used to see the chemtrail shit, and people used to say that was fake. And now we just find out the chemtrail thing is real. You heard about the chemtrails?
What's that?
That's when you never notice when we fly, these planes be flying and they just leave big long streaks in the air.
Oh yeah.
Clouds and shit like that. They used to say that was just condensation. And people were like, nah, why are they that thick, this, that, and third? Come to find out there's different agencies, different governments sometimes they put different stuff in it to for basically the condition of the environment, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they do it to experiment in certain areas. You know, they put certain there's all sorts of heavy metals in the air, so all sorts of different reasons whatever they have the chemtrails. We just passed the law this year to ban chemtrails. So after years of motherfuckers saying that shit was
just condensation,
and people say, "Well, it's conspiracy." There's really something in the chemtrails. There's government stuff. Now you have different stuff with different agencies showing that they've done different practices of trying to put different stuff and different aerosols in the air to, you know what I'm saying, condition.
You really can't trust. You can't really trust anything. Everything that comes, like we were talking about the other day about these supplements. What the hell? Why are we just trust them? We don't know what's inside these things. They say, oh, ashwagandha, fish oil. Who knows? Vitamin C, zinc.
This is my whole premise with Dr. Berry. This is my whole premise. If you go back around, it's his belief that you can believe because this guy checks off that makes it okay. And I'm like, like, you don't know what you don't know.
You don't know what you don't know.
And he's just he's just such a, because, and I feel it doesn't like who the fuck do I think I am, right? Actually argue with a doctor. You're like, the nerves of this guy. But I still feel like, yes, you're a doctor, absolutely.
But you're still a regular person that can get fooled just like the rest of us.
It's not even that. But I was like, you still don't believe the depths to what these agencies will do.
Yeah.
You just don't realize. I surely believe you believe that they're right. But you
motherfuckers will kill thousands. They will kill thousands, infect thousands with diseases and cancers just to make a couple dollars.
And he's like, yeah, sure thing. It's just he's not even entertaining it. I'm like, bro, please.
He's
like, yeah. Come on, man.
Come on, man. These motherfuckers, they pay me good, cuz. What you talking about?
That's the
man. It's crazy.
Huh? The Dion, my glasses, shades. Yeah, I got. Yes, sir. Got them prime time. I feel like prime time right now. I feel like new money. You know, when you look good, you speak good, you dress good.
I was gonna order some, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to wear contacts so much.
Yeah, I haven't really worn these. I'm probably gonna wear them on vacation, but I don't own contacts. So if I'm wearing shades on, besides I have one pair of shades that are prescription, but if you see me with shades on, that means I can't see shit. But I look good. Is it weird to wear shades in the gym?
Yeah, it looks creepy.
I'm that guy.
I figured.
I cut back on it though.
Yeah, niggas talking about UFOs, bro.
For a long time. For a long time.
Oh, that's incredible.
Where the video at, Nate?
He still ain't seen the video yet. That's how you know this nigga capping.
I love it.
Big cap.
I'm glad I got the recording though, and I was scared that if it, immediately when I recorded, I sent it to friends because I was like, because I don't need these motherfuckers having this shit in my phone. And I show it. These motherfuckers just slurp that bitch out the thing.
Yeah.
I immediately sent that bitch out to a group text.
Yeah,
and this to another group and another group. And you gonna have to kill all us niggas.
Good thing you ain't sent it to me because I don't. That's how Nate. I'm Nate's real friend right now. That's how he ain't sent it to me.
It just happened to the quickest thread I happened to be at the time. It's so funny over, dog. It's so dope though. Dog. I was like, I'm like, it's checked off one of my checklists in my life.
So you talk UFO sighting was on your checklist, on your bucket list.
It's so incredible. It's like I thought I'd never see aliens. As I got older,
you still haven't seen an alien.
Aliens.
You saw a flash in the sky. You haven't seen anything confirmed yet. You're not gonna check. Don't check nothing off your list until you see a actual being standing, even if it's recorded.
An alien, a UFO.
If it's an unidentified flying object, which means nobody has identified it, that means it's being occupied or being flown by an alien, somebody who's not from this world.
Whatever. I've seen a UFO ship right now. As of right now, it's a UFO ship. Maybe we'll find out in the future it's a super we'll say it to you.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the video.
Yeah, that shit don't exist.
Okay.
Nigga ain't got no video.
The first part when it's the rock, when it's the firework, and I'm sending the other part right now when it's turned into the orb.
You said there was fireworks?
Yeah,
it came in like a fireball. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like a rocket ship. The exhaust thing, but
it came in like a wrecking ball towards
the sky. No,
yeah, nigga quoting Miley Cyrus and shit.
No, like the exhaust, the fire. Pause.
Okay.
Like rocket ship.
I see.
And then instead of it exploding at the end, it just went out, it extinguished completely, and then after that, it just turned from it goes extinguished completely, and then you go to the next clip, you'll see it just turned into a big white ball, that expanded, or big huge white ball, and then around that ball you can see like the air and shit swishing around it as it got up, and it kept moving like that's like that, looked like a fucking Kamehameha. And then look at that as it's going up, and it kept going up, and it left the atmosphere like that. And this is it from the iPhone. I try to zoom in all the way. You know what I'm saying? The phone don't even adjust this, and you can hear it. Me yelling, trying to, I can't move. I'm fucking mad.
I'm scared. No, but this shit does look weird. This looks very strange.
I'm telling you, I wanted to go run that later on that day, but I was scared.
I wish you would have had one long, consistent video. Instead of it,
but now
because it looks like it's.
I'm gonna send you the other people's videos. That's just like when you follow the hashtag, and then I go on. I didn't tell you the next part of the story. After that, I go on TikTok the next day because each social media have their own group of people that got the same UFO hashtag, UFO Orlando or UFO. So then you go on TikTok, man. This shit's you talking about 12 more videos, even more different videos. This shit is so common. It is nuts. This shit, TikTok is the world, bro. And then I was like, damn, now you see, remember around November when you had all those orb sightings and shit like that? They were all over. And that's just Orlando. You had the ones in New Jersey. You got outside like this shit is crazy. So it is dope that I'm one of the many Americans that got to see the UFOs.
It's crazy how you admit UFO, but you don't want to admit alien.
I don't want to say to alien. I didn't see an alien. I didn't see nobody.
So
I said ship. This is a ship.
Okay.
A shuttle. A UFO.
No, that's not nothing. That's nothing crazy right there.
That's not crazy. Seeing a whole fucking an alien ship.
No, it's not an alien. Is it an alien or no? Now you're using the word alien. Is it an alien or no?
It's alien to us. I don't know.
It's not
technology like that.
It's unidentified
technology like that.
It's unidentified, meaning there's a lot of shit the governments are doing that I don't know about. That's why it's unidentified. Until I know this, it's not from this world. It is just an unidentified flying object that I don't know about. Somebody knows about it.
Technology that we've never seen, though.
Me and you have never seen.
That's all I know. I ain't never seen no shit like that in the world, and I'm glad that I've had this experience to have a UFO sighting. That's counted as UFO sighting. That's one of the checklists.
At one point, an airplane was something that nobody has ever seen.
All right. Well, I'm one of the first people
to see this new technology. Don't say alien. This new technology.
No, you gotta say it like you said it before, bro.
It's a UFO sighting.
No, you said you are a proud
American.
Yeah, bro. One of these proud Americans that seen alien sightings. That's the benefit to living in Orlando, though. We over here got the SpaceX station.
What does
a space station have to do?
Mm-hmm. They tend to be around. Those are their high sighting areas.
No, Nate, while you're being proud of being one of the few Americans that's seen a UFO.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was May 2nd.
No, April 2nd.
April 2nd was yesterday. And it was Liberation Day.
Liberation for who? Who's been liberated that day?
The United States of America, motherfucker.
Liberation from what?
Happy New Year.
Nigga.
Is this a real thing? What are y'all talking about right now?
Yeah, yesterday was Liberation Day. You didn't see that's when Trump ended up putting the tariffs on other countries.
Oh, so this is a new thing. Liberation. That's what they're calling it now.
Yeah, because they said we're not footing the bill no more. We offer that. Which makes a lot of sense. But you talk to these liberals are going crazy.
Tell me how is this helping?
Trump taxing everybody.
Okay,
so he's taxing everybody. That means these products that are made in other countries, the price is going to go up, right? No. So which means Americans are going to have to either shop for the cheaper brand, which should now be the American brands.
Yeah, everything's going to be kind of match up. Yeah, so everybody's going to pay a little bit more as a user. You're going to pay more because the price of everything's going to go up. Everybody's going to be to the benefit of the Americans overall because now they have to play fair.
It's going to be to the benefit of Americans who buy American products because some people are still going to buy whatever products they were at, and now they're just going to be paying more for it.
Those companies will come and do business over here versus over there, the tariff. You know what I'm saying? Now, because when we wax them, they're like, we might as well move our shipping over there in America because it's costing us too much because now there's a tariff on everything that's imported.
And they're reciprocal. I think people don't understand the word reciprocal.
Okay, what that mean?
That means them motherfuckers been taxing us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we just gonna tax them how they tax us. So
sometimes what happens is if you're from an area and you want to say, all right, I'm gonna let America come into my country, but I ain't gonna let them outcompete my locals. So anything American, I'm gonna tax it 50%.
Yeah, and we're like, that makes sense to some country like Thailand or Sri Lanka, Taiwan.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for America to be taxing 50% on stuff from Taiwan, which is the cheap stuff that we buy every day. The stuff that we like to buy.
We're saying we want it at the same price, match for match. That's it. Don't worry about it. It's reciprocal. Whatever you tax us, we tax us. Same thing.
So yeah, simple. If you tax us zero when our shit come through,
we'll tax you zero.
We'll tax you zero. It's kind of like turning the world capitalist.
It's not only that; it's stopping them from. It's stopping them because a lot of them save a lot of money by using the labor over there. They're like, if you tariff it the same, When America starts saying they have to come over this side to compete. It also balances out the scale. There'll be no losses.
That's the thing, bro. And people, every other country in the world, all 170 of them, right? They all have a tariff on American goods. Every country have tariffs. When America decides there's going to be a tariff here too, people are losing their fucking mind, bro. I'm like, once I heard the word reciprocal, I was like, yeah, it's okay.
You know what's trippy is Trump is like one of the first presidents to be getting in trouble for doing what he ran for. You know what I'm saying?
Is he getting in trouble?
It's the news reporting it like he's getting in trouble.
From the lefties.
Yeah, the news is reporting it that way, but his reviews is like his ratings are at an all-time high right now. But everything he's doing, he ran for, but they're reporting it like it's bad. Oh, Trump's out here shutting down jobs, is that a third? Yeah, but he ran to shut down waste and abuse. So some people have to get fired. That's how it works. I get some of those people that voted for them didn't expect that, but I don't understand. Are we not going to be adults about it?
A nigga fired me. He want me to be adult about it.
What are we gonna do? We say we have to. It's like people want us to just keep jobs.
Yeah, you gotta fire people, but don't fire me.
We have the job. We are shrinking government. Sorry, here's a 9-month stipend. Deuces.
Yeah, but I found out the motherfuckers got paid 9 months in advance. When they got fired. Fuck you over here crying for?
So they got paid. So they got paid for the next 9 months.
For the next 9 months, bro.
Get the little 9 months. Sorry, we got shut down. Appreciate it. And they had different packages for people that in the beginning who wanted to go early. Elon was remember when they first got in there, willing and dealing. Hey, you get 24 months out of the door. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Niggas like those are sweet deals. People complaining.
And CNN keeps showing the same lady talking about she got fired 21 days after they came through or some bullshit like that.
Being a crybaby. Being a terrible to get fired.
Talking about she just got off of her probation. So this bitch was there for 9 months. How long is probation? Ain't that shit 3 months?
I don't get what's the difference. What you want us to do?
Probationary period is 90 days, ain't it?
Yeah, sometimes it'd be like 180 days, but it's usually like 90.
Okay, that bitch wasn't even there for a whole year, bro. And this is the person saying in those interviews.
Keep the job just for the sake of keeping the job. Is that what they're saying? That's the part I don't understand. And for America, we're saying we're trying to save America trillions by getting waste and abuse. With these jobs, we have too many positions. We're cutting down. Some people.
But what happens to those Americans who are losing their paycheck though?
They have to go in different areas. You have to find other jobs. We're shrinking government. We're all paying for this as taxpayers? Are we not realizing this? It's sustainable. We decided we voted for the guy to do this.
It's so easy. It's so easy to say when you're not the guy that's got to look for another job. When you've been, especially when it was you're collecting an easy job, an easy cake check, and now you're telling me these motherfuckers. No, but some of those people voted for Trump though, and they're still losing their job.
Yeah, but that comes with it. I'm like, I understand. This is the sacrifice.
That's crazy. Nah, them motherfuckers don't understand. They pissed off right now. I voted for you, and I'm losing my job.
I guess I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Listen. Okay,
maybe I'm being selfish because it's not affecting me. You're right.
Yeah.
No, so you getting 9 months to go find another job, right? And you crying about it. 9 months of pay to go find another job.
But listen, the type of
listen. Mm-hmm. And you're telling me the job they were doing, they can't find that type of job in the public sector?
No.
It's because that job was not needed.
Yeah, it's an easy job.
It wasn't needed.
Job.
There's lots of jobs that are not. There's lots of bullshit jobs that are not needed. But the niggas gotta eat.
Come on, man. This is not what America's about.
I got people at my job that I'd be like, bro, this motherfucker be collecting a check.
Yeah, we only got time.
I can feel salty about it, but I'm like, nigga gotta eat. He got kids.
Listen, we're tightening our belt as an Americans right now. Everybody gotta have a function in society.
All right.
Or make your own way. At least don't have us taxpayers paying for it. Come on, Jesus.
Now you got this 55-year-old that's been collecting a gravy check, and now he got to go find something else to do. He don't know nothing.
You had a good run. Sometimes you have a job, you're getting over on a job. You ever had a job that you get the clock in and no one knows, you get an extra 30 minutes. You get to run that place for like a good 6 months before you get in trouble. It's been a gravy run. You had a good run. What's the issue?
Yeah, but don't let me get all the way to the end and then pull the rug from under me. Let me ride it out.
You have 9 months check. Appreciate it. You're out of here. The taxpayers.
Do I get to collect on my pension?
Yeah, whatever rules it is. They're closing out the position. You're not losing your pay. You're whatever. If you made a pension, you get your pension.
I can't feel bad for you if you get 9 months of pay to go find another job. You'll be all right.
Yeah, they will be all right. They'll be all right.
It's the media making it. It's thrown to me. I understand it's crazy.
If your resume from working in the government can't work in the, what is it called, public or private?
Public
sector.
Mm-hmm.
Then who needs that job? That's literally fraud.
Yeah. Niggas it's just a drastic change for a lot of people, because there's a lot of people that's been eating like that for years.
Government is really bloated. There's a lot of positions that's just bullshit jobs, and people get paid for it. If you've done security, a lot of them are at government jobs. You know what I'm saying, or they hire it out an outside agency.
A lot of people could look at security.
Exactly.
Yeah,
a lot of security is wrapped up in bullshit jobs.
And just imagine in security, you're getting $10.50 an hour. And now you're gonna just imagine if they just wiped all them people. Hey, bro, so you got to go find another job. But what you mean? This was my last resort. I wouldn't got this D license just for this job.
Listen, it's a different day, man. Every now and then we got to shake up the board.
Well, I guess
it's life. You got to be nimble. You get the 9 months, man. I don't know what people want. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Nigga like me, I'm gonna burn some shit. I'm gonna come back at nighttime. I'm gonna set something on fire. You're not gonna get rid of me like this. You gotta pay what you owe.
So you're gonna burn down your job.
Something. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this on wax right now. But in my ideology, I'm thinking like anything that happens bad to me with somebody that I can't get to closely, I always think to myself, I'm gonna just burn down their house. I'm gonna follow them one day, find out where they live. I'm gonna throw a Molotov cocktail in the window, something. I don't know if it's gonna be while they sleep, while they at work. I don't know. I'll think about that later. But I'm burning somebody's house down.
Clip it.
Clipped.
We got him, Your Honor.
Right, got him, Your Honor.
We got him.
That's like your boys over there, Adam 22 and them.
I don't know why I just started thinking about this. SGA just had like some big contract extension or something, and he fired his his agent right before he got the deal. So this agent's been with him for like the last 5 years, and right before he gets this $300 million contract, whatever it is, he fires the guy so he don't have to give him the 10%, 5%, whatever it is.
Smooth.
Well, if the agent wasn't needed.
He was needed for the previous 5 years. He was needed for the previous 5 years, and he helped him get that. And he helped him get this contract.
I appreciate it. I'm out
balling now.
How
many times you gonna re-up on me balling? That agent just ran up.
Yeah, dude, I appreciate it.
You're not doing nothing.
I guess. So why even have why even have a agent?
That's what I don't know. Some people don't need it.
Yeah, SGA is gonna get that big ass contract no matter what.
Exactly.
He's damn MVP.
And you want me to pay a nigga 10%?
5%? But this guy was your agent before you knew you were gonna get this. Before you were this MVP candidate. when you was just trying to get into commercials and I was getting you these commercial slots that other players ain't getting? Getting you these brand deals that other players ain't getting? You know, there's superstars out here wearing Adidas, which is crazy to me.
Hold on, let me get water.
Yeah,
that a nigga is
Adidas and basketball shoes is
if you're not, you can't tell me that you're the face of the league and you ain't wearing Nikes.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Maybe Jordan's cool, but if you ain't wearing Nikes or Jordans, I can't go for it. You can't tell me you the face of the league. You wearing what Kawhi wear? New Balance.
Yeah.
Curry wearing Under Armour. Crazy. And you want to be the face. Wait, this nigga breaking shit.
That nigga just fell.
You ever fainted? You've been blacked out before.
Listen,
but not fainted.
I don't know if I think I fainted like 3 weeks ago, bro.
Where? At the house?
At the house, bro.
Who was around?
Fell.
Who was around? Nobody?
Everybody. Frank was here. Junior was here.
So y'all was drinking.
We wasn't drinking, but I had more than 2 puffs of marijuana. I had like 4 puffs, 5 puffs, bro. And I get to the kitchen. I'm talking to Frank. We just chopping it up. Next thing you know, I'm on my ass. Pause. I just fell.
Did you see yourself falling, or did you just wake up?
Bro, I saw everything, bro.
Okay, then you didn't faint. You just dizzy and you fell. You were lightweight. That's all that is.
I don't know, bro. That shit felt kind of like
when people faint, they wake up and they're on the ass and they look up and they don't know how they got on the floor. If you seen everything happening, then you didn't faint.
I don't know if I saw everything happen. I just remember being on my ass. Pause. After I was just standing there.
Yeah, that sounds like a faint. But how you described it before, that's just a dizzy and then fall down.
So I guess you fainted before?
No, bro. Real niggas don't faint.
Oh.
Never in my life. Never in my life. Faint? Ha!
We'll see.
We'll see. Now I gotta watch out for you on this cruise now. This is gonna put me in a chokehold under the water.
I don't want people to think that I'm trying to kill you, even though, yeah, because in that water, we different. It ain't like on land.
Yeah, I told you before. You tried to kill me one time on the water, and I still think about it sometimes. And if I ever get a chance to kill you, I might do it. So I don't know.
I don't even remember that shit, bro.
I know you don't remember. I remember it was at some apartments. Twin was out. Was it? I remember Twin was out there. One of the twins. Or maybe it was both of them. I don't know.
In a random pool.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Bro. No bitches?
I don't think it was no bitches, which was even crazier.
That's crazy.
That would never happen today.
That's crazy.
It being dark, I believe it was nighttime. Maybe I'm getting the details confused, but I remember it was dark. We was in somebody's apartments, maybe West Side, maybe Lantana or something. I don't know.
But I don't have no memory of this shit, Swerve.
I remember. Yeah, I almost died, so of course I'm gonna remember.
You didn't almost die, nigga.
Yeah, I almost. I saw my life flash right before my eyes. I went back home. I went home the next day. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna kill that nigga Judo. I don't give a damn. Let me get another check. Let me catch this nigga in the water again. Let me go and die. I know the move now. I already know the move. I've been practicing the move. I've been practicing the move that you did on me, on other people for years now.
And you perfected it.
Perfected it. Okay. Easy. The thing is that if you get somebody in that move first, then there's nothing they can do.
Nothing. Nothing
they can do.
So it's all about positioning when you're in that water. Pause.
Yeah, pause. What we got going on these? I feel like we haven't said nothing on these absurdities. What is the show called? That's absurd.
We talked about the Liberation Day. That's about it.
And Nate's UFOs.
And yeah. Well, let's see what's going on in hip hop. Yeah, you seen the Kanye West and Academic interview?
I didn't even watch the whole thing, but I got the gist of it.
Yeah, I don't think I played a clip. I just looked at the photo. I said, yeah.
Kanye's just crashing out. Kanye's been crashing out. But we call it, Nate probably wants to be here for this, but I call it a crash out, but it's really that he's somewhat crazy, but he's speaking so many bars, so many facts. People don't like these facts, especially when he's speaking on the Jewish community, because you're not allowed to really speak on that community. And coming from Kanye, it sounds even worse, because Nate likes to say that we've been trained, conditioned to fear other people's enemies. So it's like we see somebody wearing we see like Nazis or something like that, and we'd be like, oh my God, Nazis. But Nazis ain't never do shit to us. Why are we so...
Who's us?
Me and you.
Like...
But they us as in black people.
As in black people, that's crazy. Say KKK never did nothing to us is crazy.
No, not KKK. I said the Nazis.
Oh, the Nazis, like the German Nazis.
Mm-hmm. That's people. The Jews should be scared of them. We should be scared of the KKK. We shouldn't be scared of the Nazis. Nazis ain't our enemies. They were trying to get rid of the Jews.
Yeah, I never even. I just always link them motherfuckers together.
Yeah, but you just
Nazis
think
and KKK is the same.
You got to think every fight has, like when you're fighting, nobody thinks they're the bad guy. So in every war, both sides think they're the good guy.
Yeah.
So the Nazis thought they were the good guy, and they might have been the good guy. I don't know. The history's been told so many. See, exactly. See, you're saying that's just because I really don't know. What do I know? I only know what they're told me. They also told me that Christopher Columbus discovered America, but come to find out that wasn't true. So what else did they tell me that wasn't true?
So the Christopher Columbus thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did discover America, right?
Nah.
I know there was people already here.
Mm-hmm.
But to his people,
he still didn't even. I don't think he ever set foot on. From what I heard, is he never set foot on the actual United States continent. But he landed somewhere in the Indies or something, in Caribbean or something like that. He never went past that.
He said, "There's some more shit over there. Let me tell my people what I found."
I don't know if it was like that.
So to his people, he did discover America because they didn't know nothing about America.
They might have gave him the credit. But I don't even think he really discovered it like that.
Nate, what the fuck you got going on, bro?
Big. Why is this nigga? Why is he so glossy?
Oh, I was drinking some water.
You got tired?
No, I took some gummies. How the fuck
you drinking water and there's water on top of your head?
Because I took some gummies earlier and that bitch came through hitting like a freight train. So
this nigga getting hot flashes when he eat the gummies.
No, so I'm over here on the floor. I'm over here, whoa, I'm feeling like a wave.
That's what you fell, didn't you?
So you fainted.
No, I didn't. Like you don't want to feel faintish.
Nate,
we heard you fall. We heard something fall.
No, so listen. So I'm over here sitting on the floor just chilling. I'm hearing y'all talking in the background. So I had to ride the wave. That'd be right. So, I finally got up. That be caught me again in the kitchen. Like, Jesus Christ.
What are you talking about right now? The wave. This guy fainted. Nate, I don't know what you talking about now.
We heard the thing, and that's
the wave is when you take too much of the gummies and that become a hit you.
So, and it hits you. What happened? You fall? You hit the ground?
You fall. If you don't want to fall or anything, you just chill. You gotta wait. That'd be a ride. So, it's a scary high. Well, either way. So I finally get my hands to the bottle of water. It's ice water. I pour a little bit in my head to wake me up. You know what I'm saying? Woof. And then I'm back here now.
Nate, where are you getting your gummies from?
Yeah, I need some of that shit.
I was down in Palm Beach.
Oh, nigga, you gotta let me know. I ain't got no stash, and I don't want to make.
We need to get some before the trip.
Text me on the day of the trips. So either way, yeah, that bitch was like, I was about to let you know, I was like, yeah, we about to wrap this up because this bitch right here, that wave came out of nowhere. That bitch got me fighting for my life. I have to go outside and walk out here.
So, okay, what we was talking about Kanye West and that Jew shit, right?
What about it? Oh, my dog Kanye. What up?
Yeah, what did you see the Act interview?
Yeah, I did. I see a good portion of it.
What you think about it? What's going on? How you feel about Kanye nowadays?
Kanye might be the most important artist of our lifetime.
Definitely up there. Definitely I would say he's Mount Rushmore of hip hop and just musicians, period.
Yeah. He might be the most important artist out there. Because he's going against the establishment right now. So
I could say the only one that's not afraid to go up against the establishment.
Yeah, so he's big, He's just that big. So he's very well seen.
He's that big. It's crazy.
Pause.
Crazy work.
I don't know about him wearing the fucking
the all black
the all black clan suit.
Mm-hmm.
But his excuse is that they wear our pain. Why can't we wear theirs?
What's our pain that they wear?
Or they get paid off wearing our pain. Basically, why can't we get paid off their pain?
Yeah, it was like they get entertained off of our pain. Why can't we entertain ourselves on their pain?
Valid.
Like
yeah, it's valid, but I don't know if watching a guy in a hood is entertaining to me. But if someone could make it funny, I'm cool with it.
Well, this y'all niggas got in hip hop. Tory Lanez dropped the album from jail.
But they're saying that they're saying that Kanye album is fire.
Dropped already.
I already dropped.
It dropped 30.
Was it on like? I don't think I even listened to it.
Y'all niggas got old people ears.
Nah, I'm listening to that new Dirk. I already done listened to that Dirk album about 5 times already.
Oh, okay.
Big fire.
Yeah, I've been on that new Burner Boy. Not Burner Boy. I've been on the Money Man.
The who?
Money Man
and the new Kevin Gates.
Yeah, I listened to the new Kevin Gates.
Still trash?
What?
I fuck with Kevin Gates.
I know y'all do.
Don Piff dropped the album, Nate. That's your people.
Yeah, he drops album every month. Fire per usual.
Yeah, it was dope. That nigga can rap.
Oh yeah. Will Smith dropped the album.
Will Smith still be dropping bars. Still dropping them same corny bars.
He's still he's cursing now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
that nigga wife done took some YN dick. You
so
think that nigga
now he pissed?
You think he ain't gonna curse now? That nigga you gotta at least say fuck.
Shit, wow.
You got a young nigga busting down your wife, bro.
Damn, Kyle. He didn't have no problem with it though. It's just y'all making this. He has a problem because y'all making him have a problem. He's never had an issue with this.
Did you not? Is there not a meme from him crying at that red table?
Because y'all put him on Front Street in front of the whole world and exposed him. Like he has to put these tears up. He already those are fake tears. He already knew about this shit. This is not news to him that he just learned. They got their own thing going on. He got his own thing. She got her own thing. They were both cool with it. But then when she wanted to get a talk show with her mom and her daughter and then bring him on, then it made things weird. Daughter started talking about some She writing letters to Tupac.
Yeah, bro.
Craziness. Mom smashing August Alsina. Who knows what the grandma got going on? I don't know what she got going on.
Yeah, the grandma gotta have something going on. We just don't know about it yet.
Cause I don't never hear nothing about her dad, Jada Pinkett's dad. I don't know.
Then they got the snowflake son.
Jaden. Is that his name? Jaden?
I think it's Jaden. Is it Jaden Smith, Nate?
Yeah, Jaden Smith.
This nigga Nate halfway dead, bro.
Yeah, I'm right about that.
Nigga on them pills, Kai.
Okay, so we was talking about UFOs earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just jump to one of these absurdities.
Yeah.
Why they had to send your boy Elon people up there to go get them space people? Joe Biden and them left up there.
Shit's crazy.
What happened with them? There was a
Swerve,
they sent some.
Listen, imagine you're an astronaut. You worked hard to become an astronaut.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for you to go outer space, right?
I'm going out of space.
And motherfuckers just leave you there.
For how long?
You were supposed to be up there for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. How long after the 2 weeks I'm still up there?
9 months.
9 months?
Yeah, shit crazy.
Hell nah.
And they said they couldn't go get them, bro.
So are they still in communication with me for these 9 months?
Yes, they still the station is still active.
I don't know. Every day I'm gonna wake up and be like, so what's going on? At what point do I just give up and be like, y'all motherfuckers not coming to get me?
Bruh.
But they eventually brought him back after 9 months.
Yeah, so Trump had to ask Elon, can he go get him? I'm dead ass.
So he was just gonna leave him up there. He said, "Yo, come on, homie, you gotta go get. You gotta."
No, they've been up there since the last administration.
So they went up there. So SpaceX didn't put them up there.
No, NASA sent them up there.
NASA sent them up there, and then Elon had to go get them.
Elon had to go get them because they've been up there for 9 months, and like they say, like if they was up there much longer, it just fucks up. It fucks up your body chemistries because that no gravity.
Mm-hmm.
That that shit'll pull against. It's pulling. There's nothing holding your shit together. Pretty much, it's like it's still there. The structure's still. It's
like
there.
So humans are made specifically to be on this planet,
right? So when you out there, no gravity, it starts messing with how your bones are connected to each other and shit like that. They like get gaps and shit. So Trump had to send Elon team up there to go get them people.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That a private
the other administration put them up there. Did they not have a way to get them back at all, or they just didn't care?
I don't know what happened, but they didn't return in the 2 weeks that they were supposed to come back, and nobody said nothing about it.
Mm. Let me get into this. Tiana, you heard Tiana Taylor and Lamont Shaler's divorce is finalized?
I heard, and then I heard her come out with like some little Instagram video telling people get out her business pretty much.
Stay out my business.
And she didn't.
Well, she was telling everybody to stay out her business because all we heard was the report, and we're seeing all this stuff that is saying that Tiana's getting. And everybody's like, so what the hell is Iman getting? It says Tiana receiving 4 houses worth over $10 million, a 7-figure payout, luxury vehicles, including a $300K Maybach, $70K a Mercedes Sprinter, and a tour bus. She also retains full ownership of her companies. Iman must pay $8K a month in child support and cover their children's private school tuition.
That shit's crazy, bro.
It seems like a lot, but she came out and was like, "Stay out of my business," because all this shit is stuff that she bought. This is stuff that she paid for.
Yeah,
but then I don't understand.
When you're in a marriage,
you
don't buy something, nigga. We buy that bitch.
Yeah. You see how it works the other way around when the woman's buying.
Yeah, that's why.
That's crazy, huh?
That's why I say don't let these bitches buy nothing.
I don't know everything. I got everything in my name. All cars in my name, a house in my name. Well, a house in both of our names, but
it don't mean shit though.
It don't.
It don't mean shit.
It only means something if she's making more money and she's purchasing these things. Then at the end of it, they can say, okay, well, she purchased these things, so she can keep them all. But if it was the man purchasing these things, okay, it was of course we're all married and this is all ours. We got to split it.
Yeah, you gotta 50-50. We coming in with a chainsaw. We gonna cut this couch right in half. Yeah, but it sounded like that nigga got fleeced, bro.
You think he got fleeced?
$8K a month in child support.
That don't seem like that crazy.
And I gotta pay for the kids' school separately.
Cover their children's private school tuition. I wonder how much private school tuition is. And he's not working no more.
Exactly.
I think he gets a pension from the NBA, but I don't know when that kicks in. I think you have to get to a certain age before they start giving you that money.
Yeah, bro. That nigga got fleeced. $8K a month is a lot.
Is it? I've heard bigger numbers than that. I mean, for like celebrities and like professional athletes.
Shit, it's still like there's
$8K a month is a lot for a kid because no kid needs $8K a month. But I'm just talking about the actual number is not that much compared to other numbers I've heard.
Wasn't there recently somebody asking their baby daddy for help paying rent, and she gets like $100 or $42,000 a month in child support?
I don't know who that is, but
it was going around the internet, bro. Because she was like trying to.
And she gets how much? $42K a month?
$42K a month, or
yeah, that's crazy.
I think it equaled out to be like 1.8 million a year.
Because what are you doing with that money?
That's exactly, and you really think I'm gonna help you pay rent? I think she had a.
I don't be liking when people. I don't like when people be talking about I'm in this lifestyle or he introduced me to this lifestyle and I have to upkeep this lifestyle. After I'm gone, if I introduce you to a lifestyle, after I'm gone, you got to go back to your old lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle gone.
Lifestyle gone. You want to still keep eating lobster and shrimp. That's not what you was eating when I met you. You was eating bologna sandwiches.
Yeah, so... good luck to that nigga Shumpert, bro. Shumpert.
Yeah. RIP to that man.
All right, what we got in pop culture? Okay, did you probably didn't see this. They're renaming the Black Lives Matter Plaza in, where is that shit at? DC?
Okay, what are they renaming it to?
I think they're calling it like Liberation Place or some shit like that. After
the Liberation Day that Trump just had?
I don't know when they're going. I think they already changed the name or some shit like that.
To Liberation Day.
Yeah, or Liberation
Plaza or something.
Yeah. Because they had like this big Black Lives Matter memorial on the floor, and they covered all that shit up. We getting back to the good old America.
I don't know. I was never a fan of the whole Black Lives Matters. Like I'm all for Black Lives Matter, but the actual like group, and whenever I see like a BLM posted, I don't think of Black Lives being important, mattering. I think of the actual group, BLM.
Yeah.
And the fact that they just got, I feel like it's just, I don't know, promotion for something else. If this was a nonprofit, maybe I'd be all for it. But the fact that I know that somebody's making money off of the fact that Black Lives Matter, which shouldn't even be a thing. But I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, them gay bitches.
Yeah, they're eating.
Them gay bitches eating like they
And
supposed to.
So now they just get that. I can see how somebody would try to get rid of that shit off the streets, because you're kind of like, I don't know, you're pandering to the city, because the city's full of, DC's nothing but black people. So it's like you're pandering to the people, and I'm sure people in DC is probably mad that they're covering up the BLM, but they don't understand that this is just it's just an organization. These people out here just getting money off y'all, getting people mad for no reason, eating.
This past couple of weeks was this people just hilarious, and what's the chick name from the Breakfast Club?
The other one, I don't even know her name yet, but I'd watched some or listened to some episodes with her, and I would say I definitely do. I don't know why we have to compare them, but I kind of do like her better than Just Hilarious. Just Hilarious is too kind of crude sometimes.
Oh, she does that, whatever that whole section was, like Just with the Mess.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I think they changed the name now, because she definitely articulates way better than Just Hilarious.
Yeah, because Just Hilarious does what we do. We just got a topic. She might do slight research, but she really just be freestyling, give her opinion. But this girl out here doing research, she got all the answers for everything. She's not just going up there and just shooting the shit. But just Hilarious, a comedian though. She feels like she could just, go up there and just, as long as she knows the basics of the topic, she'll fill in the rest of the time.
But they had a little beef going on for a couple of days. Just Hilarious came out on like Instagram and shit, doing a live, throwing Charlamagne and Envy under the bus, which was kind of corny. Especially, nigga, if you gonna do that, are you gonna quit? If you ain't gonna quit, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
Like, being petty for no reason. Shit like that, I'm walking in the next day and I'm saying, hey, I'm quitting this bitch.
Nah, but then they win, because you made the decision for them. If I sign a contract, I don't care if y'all like her better than me. I'm here. I was on maternity leave. I'm back. You could have both of us. I guess she's upset. I think they took away her segment or whatever, but you still getting a paycheck. You just hope you make it hope you make it to the next extension. That's all.
You better get you a good agent.
I don't even know if that's gonna be.
That nigga SGA just released one. You better he's gonna have to find SGA's agent. SGA agent got him a big bag right before he got fired. Another thing that happened on the Breakfast Club. Did you catch the Claire? I don't know her real name. Claire Huxtable on the Breakfast Club.
Her name is Felicia Rashad.
Yes. Did you catch her interview on the Breakfast Club?
No, I didn't see the whole thing. I did see some clips of it though. She was dropping some gems.
Why these young girls? We have YNs for young niggas. What do we have for? Is it YB?
Ratchets, Thotties, Vickies. I've heard a lot of words from them.
I'll go with YB. Young bitches.
Okay.
A
YB.
lot of these young bitches was going off on her because she was talking about how much clothing these women don't have on nowadays, and how you got to carry yourself with class. And honestly, no man wants their woman out there like that.
Let me guess. The YBs was mad. They wasn't having it.
The YBs wasn't having it. They told that bitch, shut up. They told that bitch, damn, I done called the lady a bitch.
Sorry, Felicia.
They bro. There was like one chick came out. I heard she was like, "Why? That's why we don't listen to these old bitches, because they always talking about what a man likes and what a man wants. It's 2025. How you know we like men?
I'm
telling you, bro. These bitches was wilding.
When I hear somebody making an argument and they say it's 20 whatever year it is, it's 1999 or it's 2000, it's 2020, it's 2025. What does that mean? That we just give up all morals and give up? We don't understand what class and being a lady is anymore now because it's 2025.
Yeah, bro. The shit was crazy.
It's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy to me how you could tell someone what you want and they think you're lying. They don't believe you. You say you want like natural hair. That's not what they want. They want this bust down. That's what they want. They want these edges laid down. That's what they want.
They want to see these baby hairs.
You tell them you want, just a fit, maybe thick, whatever it is. Some people want slim, some people want thick, some people want, athletic. Nah, they say fuck that. I want the BBL. I want the skinny legs with the big booty. That's what I want.
It's ridiculous, right? Men are expressing what they want,
but they don't believe.
They don't believe them.
They don't believe. And then the women who got the men that they wanted by doing what the men wanted are telling them, hey, this is not it right here. Y'all out here wearing nothing. Y'all not gonna be wives out here. Of course they're gonna want you.
Yeah, you a quick
for the moment.
Down.
Yeah, but ain't nobody wifing you. Not like that. By the time they realize that nobody's wifing you like that, it's too late. Then they already single and in their 50s, 60s. R.I.P. to Vivica Fox.
Vivica Fox died?
No, she didn't die, but she ain't got no man out here, so she might as well be.
I heard she got a BBL.
Did she? That's crazy.
I'm dead.
You over 60 getting a BBL for who? For what?
I don't know, bro. But that's the word on the street is she got a BBL, bro.
So she needed to get a man, or she wants to. I'm not, because this is not coming from me. This is for what I hear from reports. From her, Lisa Ray, people like what's the other girl? Claudia? The one that didn't like the bus that didn't want to be with the bus driver. You know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember her name. She's the attorney chick.
Yeah. Michelle K or Mike K Williams something. I forget what her name is. But it's like they always gung-ho about certain situations until you get to that certain age when you realize, hey, it ain't all cracked. It ain't all what I thought it was gonna be.
It's K Williams, right?
Something K Williams. I want to say it's Michelle.
It might be Michelle K Williams for real. Who knows? But that's she was the hot thing for a second with when that shit came out. I wouldn't date the bus driver. She better own the bus. Now what? I don't see
very shortly after she already done changed. She changed her mind.
How what she want? She want.
She was now? No, she's saying yeah, pretty much. She's saying, hey, I was wrong, pretty much. I was being stupid out here. I didn't see the error in my ways. Now I see, but it's too late.
What did you? Okay, there's another thing going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Snow White. You know, there's this new Snow White remake.
I heard. I have not gone to see it yet. I'm probably not gonna go see it now after all the negative reviews I heard. I probably still wasn't gonna go see it, but
I'll watch it if it's on the Fire Stick or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it at least once.
But that should flop crazy, and like the main actress in the movie, I think she had like a role in like putting the story together and stuff like that. Even though
is she like gay in real life?
I have no idea, but
did they make her gay in the movie?
I have no idea, bro.
I can tell you what I did. Yet. I can tell you what I did hear about one of the reasons why people was like down on the movie was, the story is pretty much about true love. She gets put in this spell, and a man has to come kiss her to break the spell.
A prince has to come kiss her.
Yeah.
And I guess like during the press run and shit, she was just like explaining how they changed up the story, and she's no longer gonna be waiting on a man to.
Let me guess, it's 2025. We don't need no damn man to come save us.
Shit like that, and then that shit just they say that too much woke shit. You putting woke shit in Snow White.
Yeah, it's not. I understand how people was like, how like the white people was mad
with the Black Mermaid, right?
Yeah, with the Black Mermaid, but the story didn't change.
Right,
it was still the exact same story, just the color of someone's skin changed. That's the only thing that changed. This Snow White shit, they're changing the whole story. Like what happened to the prince? We're just getting rid of the prince altogether.
I forgot what she said about the prince, but it was like mad disrespectful type shit. And then she was like, she's a feminist, so she's she's gonna be becoming the leader in the what's name that her father told her she could be.
Mm-hmm.
And motherfuckers, I'm gonna watch it just to see how bad it is.
Yeah, just to see why they want to switch it. I don't know.
I'm gonna watch it when it's on when I can stream it for free somewhere.
Just don't call it a remake. Or don't call it
Snow White.
Yeah, don't call it Snow White. Make it a different story.
Or even call it alternative Snow White. Something that let us know this ain't gonna be. This
is not the same shit that we was used to.
But motherfucker, and she was just like, the story you can tell it was written in 1932 type shit. Like, I'm like, it's an old story, bitch. Yeah, it's an old story. It's a classic. All Disney stories are old stories and classics, bro.
That's what a class. I don't know. They are classics.
They are.
All the Disney movies before the 90s. It's like the new movies. I don't know if they're classics, but all the movies like in the 90s and down, classics. Every story. Any Disney princess you could think of, classic.
What? Okay, what's the black one's name?
That's why I said 1990s before.
Oh,
the black one is
the black one new. All right. Okay.
Yeah, black one new. Moana, she's technically new. Frozen is new, but I'm sure that's gonna be a classic.
That's already a classic.
Yeah, already a classic.
It's a classic with the kids.
They had one. What's the one with the girl with the long red hair? Brave. That one's. I don't think that's gonna be a classic, but
Brave is like the new shit. That's some new shit.
That's some new shit. Yeah.
Oh.
Like she's supposed to like go find like a prince or something, but she's a. I think they have a lot of stories like that where the girl just wants to be like a fighter or something. She doesn't want to be a girly girl, like Mulan. Mulan was supposed to be a girly girl. She didn't want to be a girly girl. She wanted to fight.
Yeah, see, but these bitches out of control. Swerve. This is what happens when you stop. When you put laws in that tell that won't allow you to slap your wife.
Is there a law saying that?
That you're not allowed to slap your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called domestic violence.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. I'm not planning on slapping my wife no time soon, but it's good to know that there is a law that says that I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, back in the day, you was allowed to. We didn't have all this princess is trying to fight and shit.
So they would call the cops after getting the ass whooped, and then all you would have to say, "This is my wife, sir."
Yeah.
And then and they'd be like, "Oh, my bad. Just go about your business. Go about your business.
Yeah,
just keep her quiet. Just keep her quiet now. People trying to sleep upstairs."
Yeah, we gotta deal with too much woke shit, bro. This shit's getting out of hand.
I mean, I guess eventually. You say people acting like Trump's in office and all this shit just disappears. Like we off that now. Like this not gonna be no. It's gonna be a little time before we get back to how things was.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm still seeing the transgenders didn't just disappear. They still out here.
Oh, yeah, they in hiding right now.
Nah, they out here. They not as loud as they was when Biden was in office, but they still out here. They didn't just start dressing regular.
I don't know, bro.
And just because they changed the laws, now the law is now there's only two genders.
Yeah, they don't. They literally. It's like Trump was Thanos and just said,
yeah,
now there's
boom.
two genders.
That's
and
it. Snap.
All the T's disappeared.
Or I don't think they disappeared. I think they just went along with it. Now they're not fighting. Maybe they're just not fighting for that title now. So now if they're born a man, they're just like, fuck it, I'm a man. We see what you're trying to be, but the title that everybody else is gonna go by is just like you're a man. You got dick and balls, you're a man. If you used to have dick and balls, you're a man.
Yeah, if you're born with testicles, you're a man.
Yeah. I did like to see the transgenders in the female sports only when the females beat the man.
And that never happens though.
I seen it happen.
Wait, what's
not like striking, but like grappling. I seen some girls because grappling is just holds and shit.
Yeah,
you just got to be fast.
If you wouldn't let a woman beat you in a grappling match,
I can't say that. I can't say that. Grappling, I don't have no type of grappling techniques.
That's what I'm saying. If you were, if that's what you did.
Nah, I think grappling is different. I think there's some things that are different that you could say that it's an even playing field no matter what. Like
Swerve,
I can name. Nah, no way.
Like 4 times stronger than women.
What does that mean? Some things aren't all strength. Some things are skill. Some things are technique.
That's only in water.
What about bowling?
Bowling.
What about bowling? A female can be the best bowler in the world if she wanted to. It has nothing to do with strength. I could probably think of some other stuff. What about curling?
Curling is probably one. Curling like boat?
No, I was gonna say curling, like the sport on the Olympics with the ice where they push it and they have to. Oh, yeah. It's like a big rock sliding down the ice. Boom! You could be a woman and be the best at that. What about ping pong?
Those ain't weird.
What about ping pong?
Nah, men are just faster. You don't think men are faster than women? You think your wife could beat you in a foot race?
My wife couldn't beat me in a foot race, but if my wife was Sha'Carri Richardson, she could beat me in a foot race.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. That
we're not talking about anomalies. We're talking about the majority of people.
Well, of course, the majority of men are going to be better at most sports.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying some things you can, if you're a woman, you can work yourself up into being just as good as those men.
Grappling is not one of those.
Grappling, I think you can be. I think it's all technique. It's not all strength. You could be like a damn snake. You could be like a little slither around somebody's back and put him in a chokehold.
The strength is gonna
not in grappling.
That technique.
No, because you're thinking, okay, a woman could. I wouldn't let a woman beat me in grappling. Of course, in the streets, no, because she gets me in a chokehold. She's gonna be on my back or something. I'm just gonna jump up and slam her against a wall or just jump on the ground and slam her, and she's gonna be done. She's gonna be knocked out. But you can't do that in grappling. Once she puts me in a hold, if I can't get out of the hold, I have to tap out.
That's the thing.
She won.
That's the thing. If you're training in y'all the same weight class, a man her size, her weight is still gonna be able to break apart her little choke.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, bro. Men are just stronger.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying. I don't know.
That's why
I just feel like there's some things that they can work up to being just as good as a man if they wanted to. Not all of them, but if you had a 4-year-old girl and you told her, I'm going to train you into becoming the best, whatever, she could do it. For some things, not like football, not like
basketball, not like tennis, not like any sports that requires physical
strength.
They're not winning.
Yeah, but if it comes to like accuracy, finesse, agility, like skating, you could be a female and be the best skateboarder.
No, because to be the best skateboarder, you got to be able to jump higher. Men jump higher than women.
Nah, I don't think it. I think it's different when you're It's different when you're going down a half pipe. Pause.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But if you're once you fall into the half pipe, you're already using your own momentum. All you got to do is the tricks is when you're in the air.
Nah, they might not be smart enough.
Dang.
I tried to slide that one in. Pause.
Slide that in there. Pause.
But going to sports, George Foreman died. Did you?
Dang. I did hear about that. I actually heard about it the day after he passed away. My sister texted me and told me. It was my sister. Somebody told me.
April Fool's?
Nah, April Fool's was just the other day.
Yeah, April Fool's was what, 3 days ago?
Yeah, George Foreman passed away a little while ago.
Really, I found that shit out last week, or like a couple days ago. This shit new to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a little bit before that, but one of the greatest grills of all. Did you ever own a George Foreman grill?
Yes, I own 2 of them.
So do they both? Because my sister had a George Foreman grill, and I'm like, she just got one, and she's like, "Oh, I finally got a George Foreman grill," and I'm like, "Okay." She's telling me that
now this week.
Yes, yeah.
Who buys a George Foreman grill in 2025?
Exactly, when you got ninjas and all this new shit. She's like, that's why I don't know if she went and bought one or she just found this. I don't know where she got it. Maybe she went to one of those yard sales. I don't know how she got it, but the shit, it's a turn on George Foreman. That's why I had to ask you, like, does the shit have settings where you can put it on low, high?
No, that shit.
So all of them are like that.
All of them are like that.
I thought she got a defective one or something because I was like, how the hell it don't?
It's just
how the hell they?
It's just 2 heated plates, and the top has some weight to it, so it just holds your food right there.
But both sides are hot.
Both sides are hot, so they'll cook it evenly.
One temperature.
Hot.
High.
Yeah, high. That's all they got.
You can't. Ain't no meat. You ain't no cooking no steak mid rare, medium, none of that. Well, I guess you could if you just gotta watch it. Because the longer you keep it on, the more well it's going to be.
Yeah.
But you would think why would they not put and after all these years, why would they not put a little button on the side? And you said you had 2 of them. So both of them were the same.
Both of them, same shit.
After I got the first one and didn't have a knob thing on the side, I would have been like, hell no, you ain't going to get me twice.
But I guess that was the technology back then. That's why I'm saying, like, why would you get one in 2025? You nigga get an air fryer. So
when did they stop making George Foreman grills?
Your sister just bought one. I'm pretty sure they still catching licks making on them?
Niggas. They still selling them somewhere, but I don't know if they still making them. Like there's a factory somewhere in Taiwan where they're making George Foreman grills.
Bro, I don't know. We would have to do some research on that. But I know I see George Foreman grills in retail stores now.
Yeah, I think I probably have seen them. I just never looked at the side to see.
Yeah, but it's stupid because them shit's mad expensive. They cost more than you could get an air fryer for. Just get the air fryer.
Yeah. It's crazy. George Foreman died, and we over here talking about grills.
And air fryers.
One of the greatest boxers of all time. He's the guy that they pulled. Have you ever heard the term rope-a-dope?
Yeah.
He's the guy that Muhammad Ali pulled the rope-a-dope on, where he just stayed in the corner for like 9 rounds, just letting the big guy just beat up on him, getting tired. And in the last round, he just attacked, then beat him. I think it was in this fight was in Africa somewhere. They call it the Thriller in Manila.
Yeah, I remember that because he came out there with German Shepherds.
Who did? George Foreman did?
George Foreman. But he didn't understand the relationship the people who had in that country had with
German
the
Shepherds.
White people and German Shepherd. That was their dog of choice, was the German Shepherd, and used to fuck them niggas up back in the days.
So it seems to me like he did know, because that's kind of a specific dog to have for you to bring to this country and you not know.
Whatever it was, that's when Ali got the people behind him, because it was that Ali Kumbaya shit.
Kumbaya.
Yeah, whatever them motherfuckers said. But rest in peace, George Foreman. I had a couple of George Foreman's grills, so
you was a supporter.
Yes, sir.
I think he was the oldest fighter to ever hold to hold the heavyweight
champion.
He had a movie on, what is it, on Netflix? I forgot what it's called. Maybe it's called George.
I see that, or I used to see it, but I didn't watch it. You watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. It was pretty good. Any boxing story about that shows like a boxer's life, because there's always good stories. For some reason, boxers always come from the worst situations. So anytime they make a movie, it's always like this nigga came from the slums and he was just whooping people's ass. He had to start from the bottom and start whooping people's ass for him to get here. It ain't never no Nepo baby boxers. At least not good ones.
Well, Floyd Mayweather dad was a boxer. He wasn't a great one, but his son.
So you trying to say Floyd was a Nepo baby?
Yeah, but he ended up being one of the best of all time.
Yeah. I don't count that. If you can, I understand, because if you're a dad,
his dad was like a professional boxer.
Yeah, I understand. If your dad is in a situation, I expect, like when people say LeBron James putting his son in the NBA, I'm like, if I work in the NBA and I have an opportunity to put my son in the NBA, I'm going to put him there. My dad had a good job at a company, and he got a pension from that company. If he wanted to put me on that company, I would have worked there, no pressure, no problem.
That nigga never told you to come work.
Never gave me the opportunity. Just had me out here working security jobs, flipping chicken wings, while this nigga getting a good job, 401k, benefits, all that good shit. Never put me on. Crazy. Just crazy out here.
This is the trauma black men go through, man.
Yeah, but shit, if you have the opportunity to put your son on, of course you're supposed to put him on. Now what he does after that is up to him. If he wants to just skate and just live off his daddy's name and just have people, talk behind his back, because that happens all the time. People talk behind the back of the boss's kid or nephew, whatever it is, unless he's good.
Yeah, that's why I think Bronny's gonna end up being a solid player.
Mm-hmm.
He just needs that time, because look what he's doing to them niggas in the G League.
Dropped 39 the other day. 39. People would have never expected. If you would have said that about Bronny the day he got drafted, people would have never believed you. This nigga dropped 39 against NBA players.
It's G League.
They're NBA players. The G League is the NBA. It's part of the NBA.
And he did it twice in like the past week.
Yeah.
So
he's not a bad player.
Yeah, that's what
he's small, but there's a lot of small players in the league that make shit happen.
He's just gonna have to find his groove. Pause.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Because he has the talent. You see, when he's amongst his peers, that nigga busting their ass.
I think what it is though, like I think it might just be LeBron. I mean, it might be the pressure because not everybody could handle the pressure that LeBron has been handling. Right now, he's having pretty much close to the same amount of pressure on him and scrutiny eyes on him that LeBron had on him when he was that age. And not everybody could handle that pressure.
LeBron was younger because you remember LeBron came straight from high school, so he was 18.
Yeah, he was 18. Bronny's 20 right now.
Yeah,
and they was already comparing LeBron to Jordan at that age. Nobody's comparing him, but still, it's even worse. I think it's even worse the fact that this guy probably been working hard his whole life to get into the league. Now he's there, and everybody's saying he's only there because of his dad. And now he's out here busting people's ass in the G League.
And lets you know he's better than the players in the G League. So
yeah, and he's the 54th. He's the 54th pick. That means there's only in the second round. There's only 3 guys that were picked after him. And he's way better than those guys. He's better than a lot of the guys that were picked before him. So I don't know. Nobody talks about the first pick and the second pick. You don't even know who they are. They're on a trash team not doing shit right now.
Of the NBA draft?
Mm-hmm. I think one dude named like Alex Sarr or something, French guy. He plays for the Wizards. I don't even know who the other pick was. But a lot of people don't live up to the hype. Remember fucking Ben Simmons? People thought Ben Simmons was supposed to be the next LeBron.
Yeah.
This nigga's big trash.
They saw that nigga shoot the ball. Shit went downhill from there.
Nigga scared to make layups in the NBA game. Passing the wide open layups, he's passing up the ball. Crazy.
Trying to stuff the numbers to get assists.
I think he's just scared to miss the shot, so he just don't take them no more.
That shit was crazy. That where he was wide open and still gave it up. Pause.
That was it was in the playoffs against the Hawks.
Just...
Had a wide open layup. He saw Trae Young coming. Little tiny ass Trae Young coming up on the weak side. He gave up the ball, and they end up missing the layup, losing the game. And he ain't ever been the same ever since. What you think about this MVP race that's going on? You think they're gonna give it to Shea?
They should. Or I don't know. The shit the Joker be doing is crazy right this season.
Yeah. But it's not his turn right. It's not his turn right now.
Because he won the past like 2 or 3.
He got 3 of them already.
He got 3 already. They gave one to Joel Embiid because they felt bad for him.
And that's what they're gonna do to Shea this year.
You think so? Because
Shea really should have won last year.
Who won it last year?
They gave it to Joker last year.
Oh. But if niggas dropping a 61 points, triple-double.
Mm-hmm. A center averaging a whole triple-double for a whole year. He did that one of his MVP years. Right now, he's the best player in the world.
So why wouldn't he be the MVP?
It's not his turn. It's a lot of politics going on right now. You got to think. I already have my theory on how Michael Jordan was a plant, and that they set him up so good to be the Messiah that now it's ruined it for all the other players, because somebody like Joker, who might deserve to get 5 MVPs, 6 MVPs, they're not going to give him that because he'll be ruining the legacies of people who were put in those positions to be never knocked off. Like, you give a nigga 6 MVPs, multiple defensive players of the league, a defensive player of the year, that guy, his shit can't be topped. Not by some Slovenian dude. Because if some Slovenian dude comes in here and does all this, then what does that say about the guy that we said was the greatest of all time?
Yeah, we need to, if that record is gonna be broken, we need it to be done by a American. Can't we let these foreigners come over here and just start taking shit, taking records and shit?
The Americans trash. You got Americans out here wearing Adidas, pretty boy. I just heard fucking Tatum. I never understood why there was so much hate on Tatum. People just be like, I don't really like him. They don't know why they don't like him, but there's just something about him they don't like.
It's because they know that nigga corny and the bitches like him.
I guess maybe
that's what niggas try to figure out. How the bitches like corny nigga, this corny red nigga.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's what it is. But the other day I heard a video of him. He was talking. There was an interview with Taylor Rooks, and he said that he slept in his mom's bed to the age of 13. I said, 13? Nigga, you was in high school at 13. That's ridiculous for you to be sleeping in your mom's bed. He said, yeah, I was really a mama's boy. Which means you was really a mama's boy. You was a high schooler sleeping in your mom's bed. That don't make sense to me.
How old that nigga is?
He probably like, hold on. Hey Siri, how old is Jason Tatum? I think he's 27 years old, born in 1998,
yeah,
March
nigga,
3rd.
That's damn near half of your life, bro.
Yeah.
And he just want us to not look at it like that's not weirdo behavior.
He say, yeah, man, I didn't till I was 13. Like that shit was that long ago. Nigga, that was 13 years ago. Exactly. What are you talking about?
Who this nigga trying to fool, bro?
I don't know, but he got himself a baddie though. He got a baby by her. Is that her name?
No, I think it's LMA.
LMA, yeah, LMA.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'd be confusing
them. She a foreigner too, ain't it?
LMA. I think she's English.
Yeah, I think she from over there across the pond.
Across the pond.
Bro, you know I'm laughing.
What happened?
They probably back there dead, bro.
Yeah.
They turn the camera. They high as hell. Turn the camera off.
So when we heard that crash, he probably did faint, or he fell or something. He's trying to give every type of story excuse to explain how it wasn't him falling. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? I was woozy. I was just cooling. Get out of here. Nigga, you hit the ground. We heard it. Then he come back. You try to talk to him. This nigga can't even complete a whole sentence. This nigga's we need to do a convention. What you call it? A convention? Intervention. We need to do an intervention for Nate. This guy is going off the deep end.
Yeah, bro. That shit had me rolling, bro.
Nigga ain't even say bye. He just turned off the camera. He said, nah, fuck this. He probably hit the ground as soon as he turned off the camera.
I'm telling you, that nigga, bro, as soon as I heard the noise, bro, first thing I asked you, did that nigga just fall?
Just fall? And then we didn't hear from him for a while.
Is that definitely sounded like somebody fell? I'm gonna go back and listen to it, see if it picked it up on the audio.
Oh, it definitely picked it up. I wish we would have saw it on camera though. That's all.
But you got any recommendations for this week, bro?
I got two recommendations. I got a recommendation for a movie called, what is it called? Heretic. I think I forgot what I saw. I think I saw it on Max. But it's like about these two Mormon girls that come knocking on this guy's door, asking him about, like Jehovah's Witnesses, them type of people come inside the house and a whole bunch of weird shit starts happening. But it was a pretty good movie. And the other recommendation is the new Durk album. It's like 20 tracks. Pretty good. I've been listening to it like back to back to back. I thought it was gonna be too long, but then pause. But then when you start playing it, 20 tracks, the tracks be so short. It's like shit. You don't even realize that I done listened to the whole album about 3 times already.
Yeah, I could co-sign that Durk album fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I listened to that too.
Took an Afro beats listener and brought him over to the hip hop side. That's how good Durkio is.
Yeah.
What after listening to that album, I do have to. Whatever they say he did,
that nigga did that shit.
He did that shit. He did that shit. Or the lawyers, the prosecution is just gonna just put this tape in and be like, press play, boom. At the end of the 20 tracks, I rest my case.
Yeah, because that
nigga talking a lot of drug shit, a lot of murder shit.
Then you want to scream Allah.
Yeah, a lot of Muslim shit.
Once that nigga started screaming Allah,
yeah,
I said, you know what, that nigga guilty as fuck.
Niggas want to kill people and then go to jail and find God.
Exactly, bro. Let me see what I've been watching lately. I've been watching an oldie but goodie. It's new to me. You Better Call Sal.
Oh yeah. That's so you watch Breaking Bad?
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
What you mean?
How you watch How?
You Better Call Sal.
You know Saul, he's a lawyer from Breaking Bad.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's a spinoff. It's a spinoff from Breaking Bad. So you're watching a side quest right now. The main shit is Breaking Bad. You got to go watch Breaking Bad. Just stop on. You Better Call Saul is trash. It's not trash, but compared to Breaking Bad, yeah.
Oh,
it's like watching Batman. It's like they made Batman movies, and you're like, I'm not even gonna watch the Batman movies. Let me start watching this Robin movie. That's like what you're doing right now.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know it was a spinoff.
Oh yeah, it's a spinoff. Yeah, I did start watching it, but I gave up on it just because it wasn't as good as Breaking Bad. But I guess since you haven't watched Breaking Bad, you don't know what you're missing out on.
Yeah, maybe I'll double back.
Yeah, go back to that Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is so fire. Just a regular ass dude. He's like a teacher, and then he just say, "Fuck this shit. I'm gonna get into the drug game," and then get so good at it that this motherfucker makes so much money. It's crazy.
I will definitely. Maybe I'll check it out. You know,
Breaking Bad. Just watch like the first 3 episodes. You'll be good.
But folks, y'all know what to do. Hit us up on That's the Sir Pod on Instagram. That's the Sir Pod on Twitter. That's the Sir Podcast on Facebook. And you can also drop an email at thatsabsurdpodcast@gmail.com. And you know the voice line is always open. You just gotta look through them show notes, click on leave message here, and we'll get back at you. What else we got, Swerve? Hopefully Nate don't fuck us up for the next 3 weeks.
Another 3 weeks, whatever.
Get some shit together, because the past 3 weeks has been because Nate had some shit going on. But
and we can say that because he's not here to defend himself. So it was definitely all his fault every single time.
You got his address? I might have to call in a wellness check. You know that nigga wife would let him just die.
If he's in that room right now, she probably thinks he's in there just recording. He might be choking on his own vomit right now.
Perishing away, bro. I'm a call the police and have them do a wellness check, bro.
Yeah, or just text his wife. See. I'll text him, see what he's doing. If he don't answer the text, that means he's all right.
If he don't, or if he do.
If he don't answer the text, that means he's cool. He's just sleeping it off. No, that's not how it works.
All right, folks. We'll catch y'all next week. We out.
Oh, yeah.